Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 9th of July 1971, Henry Kissinger, Richard Nixon's national security advisor, made a secret trip to China to meet with Premier Zhou Enlai. Even before Nixon became president in 1969, he had expressed a desire to improve American relations with China. The USA had been virtually isolated from the country since the Communists came to power in 1949, and Nixon was keen to end these 2 decades of mutual hostility. While part of his motivation was to contain China's potential nuclear threat, he also sought to use China to find a way to end the Vietnam War, while exploiting the increasingly poor relationship between China and the USSR. Kissinger was given the delicate task of making contact with the Chinese government, and following the Chinese invitation to the American ping-pong team in April 1971, it was clear that China was also interested in improving the relationship. However, without any direct channels of communication between the two countries, Kissinger was forced to use Pakistan as a third party through which the diplomatic visit would be organised. Kissinger set out on a publicly announced trip to Vietnam, Thailand, India and Pakistan in early July 1971. At the conclusion of his meetings in Pakistan, it was then announced that Kissinger was ill and would recuperate in a hill station. In reality, the motorcade to the hill station was a decoy, since Kissinger and a small group of advisors had actually boarded a Pakistani plane to Beijing. The group landed at noon and spent a total of 49 hours in China. During this time, they held a series of talks with the Chinese government that set out the parameters for an official visit by President Nixon himself. On the 15th of July, Nixon appeared on television from the Oval Office to announce that he would visit China the following year.